Government leaders as well as captains of industry have gathered as Business Unity South Africa's Business Economic Indaba underway in Midrand. BUSA CEO Sipho Pityana says the purpose of the one-day conference was to discuss business roles and its contribution in achieving a transformed and inclusive economy.
Business raised concerns over policy uncertainty. Industry giants say it hampers their ability to create jobs and it reduces their contribution to GDP. According to Manufacturing Circle, the sector's contribution to GDP dropped from 24% in 1980 to 13% in 2017. The manufacturing body cited high input costs and cheap imports as challenges preventing growth, while the construction and agricultural sector called on government to create an enabling environment in the interest of job creation. Minister of Finance Didomboweni echoed businesses' sentiments, saying government needs to restore policy certainty in order to revive the economy.
Policy certainty is important in the sense that it sends a specific message to the economic agents in the country about what is it that's being done. Whether what's being done is feasible or not is a different matter. But as long as we are certain about it. For example, a certainty about inflation targeting.
Meanwhile, Minister of Economic Development Ibrahim Patel has called the African Continental Free Trade Agreement a game changer, saying the agreement is an opportunity to widen the market and create a demand for locally produced goods.
As part of this discussion on the Accord, I want to raise also the demand side. And that is, among others, the development of markets. So we've signed last year the Continental Free Trade Agreement, African Continental Free Trade Agreement. When implemented, and if well implemented, it's an absolute game changer for us to move from an economy that's relatively small to an economy that now begins to equate to a more than billion person consumer, investment, skills, labor base.
Black Business Forum called for a society that reflects the country's demographics in business and in government. Mbanenhle Mthethwa, SABC News, Johannesburg.